tarot card reader living in Vienna, Austria. I'm currently going through a big focusing project, so to say. In the recent weeks, it became pretty clear that I have the tendency to spread myself way too thin, to have too many projects on my plate, and that for the next year, I want to put all my energy and all my focus on this channel here and on my Instagram and where not onto creating a tarot deck. And so far this has been pretty challenging because I started out with a random card and no plan whatsoever. It didn't go so well. These are the sketches and the tests that I did for the Four of Wands for now. But I'm not too happy with the way they came out. First of all, it's really hard to tell that these are the Four of Wands, so I think I need to make the whole composition smaller. And second of all, I really haven't found a style that I'm happy with for now, so that's the reason I'm starting out with sketching the overall deck, doing all the cards as sketches first, then going into style development and then finishing the deck. I like the topic. I started out with Four of Wands because it's such a meaningful and positive card for me, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. I started the same painting 3 times and I'm still not happy with it, so I have to go into my brain and remember what I learned about goal-oriented management, which has certain aspects like a goal, a definition of a goal, a deadline, and then taking it into smaller steps, which is what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm just setting myself a deadline, which is summer 2020. Pre-sketch every single card. I go into brainstorming and see what animals, what plants do I want to use, how can I make this deck easy to read. I want it to be very friendly, very usable. I don't want people to look at it and look hardcore for clues what it could mean. It shouldn't be scary. I don't think tarot is something that's supposed to be scary. It's very self-reflective, it's sort of sacred, but it's not there to creep people out and to make anybody afraid of what there's going to come up. That's one of the main reactions that I get from people who have never had a reading, is they're very afraid. And they think that they don't want to know because there's something scary coming up and they would rather not know. And I don't think that's the way the tarot works. Anyway, last week there was no video because I had to take care of my plants that were outside because the snails were just all over them, munching away all of my tomatoes and all of my salads, and everything that was left was just the stem, no leaves whatsoever. I saved them luckily. But I mean, let me show you. Let's go outside. Whoa, it's so bright.
Ooh, look who's here. Hi, Suki. Hello.
Yeah.
I love you too.
I can't let her run loose because she won't leave. She will stay around here. He's different. He likes to explore, but Holy Burmans are way too friendly to let them run loose. He will be just the best friends with everyone that he meets, so he has to be on a leash. Yeah, you have to be on a leash. Anyway, going back to these are the tomatoes that the snails almost killed, and it's regrown some leaves, and I was able to save it along with my rose quartz, because I feel like the rose quartz is something like a best friend for plants. If they're suffering, if your plants are ill, get some rose quartz, get them a rose quartz friend. They will be very happy. These are the tomatoes that they haven't touched. That's my Jiagulan, which is a Chinese plant. The people who drink this tea in China supposedly very often get over 100 years old, so it's supposed to keep you very healthy. I'll update you on that as soon as it's a little bigger. These are my cucumbers and all the rest. We also tried to make our own fire last week, which was harder than I thought. We were so close to really starting a fire. We learned from a channel called Survival Deutschland. If you're speaking German, Stefan is really funny. Our main problem was that our wood was too hard, like the bottom part. The stick that you use can be hard, but the bottom wood should be not as hard, and you shouldn't press too hard onto the wood because then there's not enough airflow between the two pieces of wood and the fire dies out quickly. I was still very happy that we came so close to making our own fire. I'm also really sorry for keeping my vlog so short at the moment, but we had 2 events this week in work right next to each other, and so that was kind of stressful to prepare last minute. I will try to give you a bit more information and, as promised, the tarot readings for next week. Let me just check out how I do this. Maybe it's a monthly for every sign or a weekly, just general, because I can't do 12 videos per week. That's just too much. As soon as the tarot part on my homepage goes up, because I'm about to change the homepage design and everything a little bit more, adapting it to the tarot part, I'll let you know. I'll upload here. It's a pretty short one this time. It'll be longer next time, promise. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.